The day my world fell apart started with a simple text message. Not to me, but to my wife, Sarah. It was late, I was already half asleep, but the soft glow of her phone screen caught my eye. I saw her smile, a private, secretive smile that I hadn't seen directed at me in years. Curiosity got the better of me. When she finally fell asleep, I reached for her phone. My heart was pounding, a voice in my head screaming at me to stop, to trust her. But a colder, more insistent feeling pushed me forward. What I found was a Pandora's box of betrayal. Months of messages, not just flirtatious, but filled with a deep, emotional connection to a man named Mark. They shared inside jokes, dreams for the future, and intimate details about their lives. They had even been planning a weekend getaway. Every word was a dagger, twisting in my gut. This wasn't just a physical fling. This was a full-blown emotional affair. The woman I had built my life with, the mother of my children, was living a double life. The next morning, the air in our kitchen was thick with unspoken words. I couldn't look at her without seeing those texts, hearing their secret laughter. I finally broke the silence, my voice shaking. I just held up her phone and asked, "Who is Mark?" The color drained from her face. The denial was weak. Then came the tears, then the excuses. She said she felt lonely, that we had drifted apart, that Mark just understood her. It felt like she was blaming me for her own choices, for her betrayal. We tried counseling, spent hours with a therapist, dissecting every moment of our 12-year marriage. I learned things I never wanted to know, details of her secret rendezvous, the lies she told to cover her tracks. She claimed she wanted to fix us, that she had cut off all contact with Mark. For a while, I tried to believe her. I wanted to believe her. I wanted to save my family, to get back to the life we had before. But the trust was gone, shattered into a million tiny pieces. Every time she was late from work or her phone buzzed, my mind would spiral. The truth is, some things can't be unbroken. The image of her and another man was burned into my mind. Her confession didn't feel like a relief. It felt like confirmation that the woman I married was gone, replaced by a stranger. I realized I couldn't spend the rest of my life looking over my shoulder, wondering, doubting. The pain was too great. Making the decision to leave was the hardest thing I've ever done. It meant breaking up our family, explaining to our kids that mommy and daddy weren't going to live together anymore. But staying in a marriage devoid of trust would have been a slower, more agonizing death. It's been a year now. The journey has been incredibly difficult, filled with grief and loneliness. But slowly, I'm starting to heal. I'm rediscovering who I am outside of that broken marriage. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is to let go, to choose your own peace over a shared lie. It's a painful truth, but it's a truth that has finally set me free. Thank you for listening to my story. If you've been through something similar, know that you are not alone, and healing is possible.